All right, what up, y'all? It's your boy Saint Sonder here, and we got you with some Marvel Rivals Season 2.5. And yo, look, we've been grinding with Ultron. We have lorded him now on 2 different accounts. You can see right here, I got my main account on my PlayStation pulled up. Hit Grandmaster. I think we hit Grandmaster 2, ranked down on a little bit of a loser queue right now. But that's all right. We're still working through it. And yo, Ultron, I fell in love with this dude. Yo, this is my new main. I've been going off with him. I've just been insta locking him, playing him mainly in competitive, doing some quick match as well. But we've been going off, and I just wanted to pull it up and show you right here on the Marvel Rivals tracker website itself. So look, we got competitive on my and we're sitting at about a 50% win rate. But with Ultron, you can see we got 57, almost 58% win rate with just Ultron. And again, we hit Grandmaster. All-time best has been Celestial. That was last season. So right now, in the past 25 matches, we're at about a 52% win rate. So we're doing all right. And again, this is only Ultron, and I'm just insta-locking this dude. And yo, I'm going off. I mean, I'm going off with the dude. 11-0, 18-5, 18-8. Like, and I don't remember what. I think these two I got banned. So just played Rocket and. Yo, sometimes you get in those games where you know you're just gonna lose and just gotta do what you can do. But 14-0, like, we are just not dying with this guy. 10, that was a tough. I don't even know how we won that one if I died that many times. But Ultron is him. I'm trying to tell y'all. So, and again, I mean, we hit him Lord on 2 different accounts. We can just check through the history right now. We got all modes, but hitting a lot of SVPs, MVPs. I'll tell you right now, when I was doing competitive, I was getting a lot of MVPs throughout Plat and Diamond. Like Plat was a little tough one. Diamond, we just hit Diamond, but once I got to about Diamond, I stopped hitting as many MVPs. But I mean, we're still getting through it, man. Like I said, we're on a little bit of a loose streak, but still getting SVP, so not losing that many points with the dude, but just been going off. He's been carrying me. So, and again, you can see that was on my PlayStation. We're here on my PC account too. Sitting at Diamond here. But I mean, again, 25 hours here on my PC. I think I put about another 35 on my PlayStation with him. So I'm sitting at about 50, 60 hours with the dude alone already. I think I got a pretty good sense of him. I've been in several different scenarios, 7 different games now where I'm kind of being tested and challenged in different ways. So, I mean, again, look at here. I think we were struggling there for a bit too, but we've been getting through it. We might be on another little bit of a lose here, but we're getting through it. It took me a while to get out of that Platinum 1 but I mean, insta-locking someone isn't always the best, but I've got a little bit of gameplay that I want to kind of share, kind of go through, show how I am using him the best. We'll do this one. This one I saved from my PlayStation. It's about an 18-minute match, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go through it. I'm gonna kind of give a little breakdown, and again, I'm only doing this competitive, man. I'm trying to show like how people can use Ultron at the highest level most effectively, get the most value, and just kind of carry with somebody. So we're gonna get right to it. Let's see right here when this match gets started. I kind of want to just start talking what I'm thinking about in different scenarios, how I'm using him. Some parts of it might be quiet. I got a little bit of stream music playing in the background, but other parts I might jump in and kind of just go through what I'm doing here. But one thing to know out the gate with Ultron, his drone, okay, that's really your only healing capability, and I guess your firewall. I play on PlayStation. I play on my PC, but I'm only using controller, so I don't know the keypad or the keystrokes or controls. So this is, if you're playing on controller, this might be helpful for you. But first thing out the gate, I'm paying attention with my drone, and I'm generally trying to place it to my bad. Let's see here. I'm generally trying to place it to whoever is front line, like whoever's in front. Like, even if it's, I don't care if I try not to just keep it focused on my Vanguard. Some people just like to throw on a Vanguard and leave it. I don't care who it is. I don't know why, and maybe this is why I'm consistently getting just as many heals, if not more, than someone else on my team. That's another problem with Ultron, is people are always trying to say that he doesn't do enough heals, so then incentivizes people want to go ahead and do a 3 heals comp. I've made previous videos about this. Like, 3 heals comp is not it. It doesn't give you an advantage. Sometimes it can be more of a liability of anything, because you're just not putting out enough damage, not getting enough elims, and if you're just people aren't dying because you're just healing, which is cool, but at the end of the day, you're just feeding the enemy team's ults, and then you're still at a disadvantage with that. So I mean, Ultron, he can still put up just as many heals again, if not more, and I've been doing that. I got plenty of videos I live stream regularly, kind of showcasing. I think I got this playing in slow-mo, my bad. But again, we're gonna move around. His laser, so his main attack, that thing has no I don't know the damage drop off, but like you can shoot this thing across the map. Like it has no fall off. Like even like Iron Man's laser beam, I think, has a distance. This dude, he can just shoot. So my main thing is like I'm paying attention where my drone is. I'm keeping it like whoever's in front or trying to, and I'm just lasering people. I don't even care like if I'm missing, honestly. It doesn't help like my accuracy, but I don't care about that. Like the initial laser, I can still touch him, do a couple damage, and you'd be surprised how much, I mean, you all know, like in this game, like people could be at like literally one hit, and that's all it takes to like just either make or break a game. Like if you can just get away and you one hit left and you manage to get away, like damn, that's all it takes. Or vice versa, like, you know, you literally just one hit away and someone just catches you, cloak in air, just throws a fucking dagger from across the map and curves that bitch. Like, so every little hit counts. So I'm always lasering him, but with his what is it, the encephalo ray or whatever, with his attack, like everybody knows it does like a little bit of burst at the end. So because I'm firing, I'm always just firing. Like, look, I'm just throwing it. I'm about to throw it on my gonna try and get it on my Emma. That's the thing about me for the drone. Like, I'm trying to keep it at whoever's in front of me, but sometimes it's a little tricky. Like people get kind of in the way, and it's like not what I want to do. So that does happen to me often. But I'm firing his little laser just constantly because not only am I hitting somebody, but it's, for me, like the main purpose is to try and get that burst off on somebody. Look at that, just got the assist for that. That little laser, just me firing it really helps me. For me personally, I'm sure this might be helpful, but it helps me steady my aim to get that last final burst hit. Like, because that's what's most important. So it's easier for me to kind of just throw my laser, look around, because I have my sensitivity set up to I want my vertical and horizontal curve like all the way up. So like when I'm all the way down on my toggle stick, like he just spins. So when I'm shooting someone, I'm able to just spin around and turn my point of view very quickly. And then I have my aim assist window size set like pretty high, and my aim assist ease in, I think that's pretty low because I want to get very precise at like the very last second and try and get that burst. So that for me has been super valuable. I don't know if other people have thought about it like that, or if that's just like a little tech that other people are using, but I mean, look how fast I'm just building my ult. That's another thing about Ultron. Look how fast this dude, I just throw the bitch sometimes just because I can, and I already know like if I get two people out of there by the second engagement, I'll probably have it back. That's how confident I am at this point with this guy. And I mean, you saw I'm at a 50% win rate, so this is just a really good game where I'm going off. I know a lot of people who are making videos don't like to show off their losses, or they don't want to showcase that they're winning all the time. This is half my games, and I think everybody knows at this point, like this fucking online competitive game sometimes is like that. You're either steamrolling or getting steamrolled. It's one or the other. It's very odd that the game in competitive just doesn't feel very competitive. You either just get clapped, rinsed, or you're just cooking. So this is just one of those games. But even in the games I'm losing, like I'm playing consistently. That's what's most important, because with competitive, with ranking up, that's really what it comes down to, is just playing consistently. You want to try and perform your best. So if you do lose, you're not losing that. Look at that. Ult back again. Gonna heal somebody real quick. That's another thing. Like his ult, it can be used as a defensive ult, whether people want to admit it or not, or some people don't know. Some people don't. That's like the whole 3 heals comp. I get told all the time. That's the games I lose, when people just start ragging on me for no reason, thinking we need to go 3 heals. Those are the games I lose most consistently. But I mean, oh jeez, I think I got stuck there. Thing about Ultron, when you don't have your burst, I use the burst at the very beginning, always out the gate, just because It's got about a 15-20 second cooldown. So if I can try and get to point, I get partially to point most of the time. Like I've just played him so many times, I already know the distance I'm gonna get. It's gonna get me close enough to range, but that by the time I get from that little distance to where I can get to the objective, I will have generally built up my dash again. So look at the distance between me and the objective. I'm kind of just sitting back and my dash is back, so now I'm just kind of saving it. And don't afraid to get low with Ultron. Like people, flyers, I think Storm, I get it. Storm, Human Torch, you're not really meant to like maneuver like that. But Iron Man, Ultron, you can't afraid to get low. Get down with your team. Like that's what's kind of fun about them. Like you can get on. Like look at that. I got on the ground. I saved my dash for that entire time. And I still got my ult again. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for somebody to do something. I might just throw it out there here pretty soon to catch him off guard. Yeah, I think I'm still holding it. Yep. We just waiting. We just waiting. We just waiting. And then we let her rip. We getting the heals. Timing, baby. Timing. It's just all about timing, man. This game comes down to timing and momentum. Oh Lord, got me again. But I got the assist. Got the assist. And I think I got back-to-back MVP games, like in competitive with this guy at one point. We'll go back to the history and just double check that, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just glazing myself right now because Ultron is just a boss. You can just get aggressive with the dude.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The harder they resist, the more this will hurt. I was fine, but thank you.
Watching my flanks, that's the nice thing about a flyer. I mean, you just gotta, people are, you'd be surprised how, maybe you're not surprised, but people are just so oblivious to things sometimes. I mean, with a flyer, sometimes I gotta pop up in the air and just kind of look around. You know, I can hear fucking footsteps sometimes, heavy footed ass Namor running around. That shit pisses me off. So something, but can't afraid to be at low, man. Look at this. I'm throwing it whoever's in front. I don't care. If my Black Panther's up there, you get the drone, bro. If you're pushing, you're getting the drone. I'm giving you every advantage that you have to try and get a pick. And I find that just to be much more effective. But I love having the Emma or Magneto on my team, to be honest with you. I think I was just in the chat talking shit, to be honest with you. Like, just threw my ult, kind of just wasted it, but just put some pressure on him. Just put some pressure on him just cause. And you know, I'm calling it right now. One of two things are gonna happen with Ultron. They're either gonna listen to the part of the community that's complaining about Ultron, which is a majority, saying he doesn't do enough heals, and he's gonna get a whole rework. And it's either gonna make him even more busted, kind of like Jeff, and I'm just gonna pop off with him. Or they're gonna do something, rework him a little bit to get more heals, but then he'll be like fucking Rocket, you know? Like I mained Rocket last season and was very aggressive Rocket. And they end up nerfing him with his mobility and kind of just cooked that entire player base of people who use Rocket in that kind of play style. There's very few people I see use that Rocket with that kind of play style. I am gonna drop a couple videos on Rocket. In some competitive as well, just because I think I have them and just want to throw them out there, but show that it can still be done. Ooh, I got cooked right there. Cooked right there. See, That's a problem. Maybe I was too low, getting a little bit too confident. That's the thing, you know. Sometimes with Ultron, you just feel confident. I don't know if I've showcased it too much this match, but as far as like me staying alive, the reason why I'm not dying as often is because when I get in tough situations, I'm saving my firewall. Okay, I'm saving that. I'm saving that for myself, to be honest with you, because the firewall does it for people who have the drone, and it does it on yourself. So I save the firewall mainly just for myself, because then I just know once I do use it, someone else is going to get it at some point. It does have such a short cooldown, so I spam it. Look at that. I just spammed it right there. My Emma's got it. I'm going to try and give her every little bit I can. I save it again, but if I ever take any kind of damage, I'm throwing it on myself, and I'm throwing the drone on the closest person to me. That's how I'm trying to stay alive. So again, I'm keeping it whoever's in front of me, but if I start getting pressured, or if I start taking some damage, I'm taking priority, to be honest with you. I'll let go of that drone immediately to save myself. It's very rare that I'll see. Look at that. I threw it on my Luna, healed myself up, and then I don't even know when I got it to Magneto, to be honest with you. I can't really tell, but I threw that on him so quick. Jesus. And I said, nope, fool me once, not again. Not again. Yeah, I think I lost sight there. Look, threw it back on Magneto. Threw it back on Magneto. Put on my ult, keep him in there. Ooh, Neymar's cooking me, I think. Someone's running around there. Oh, look at Strange right there. Again, just throwing my laser out there, just getting picks, man. Where we at? Sitting at ace, 24 and 4. Look at the heals. Look at the heals. Meanwhile, look at them. They got 3 heals comp, and we're just. And who knows? We might switch to 3 heals comp at one point. I don't remember, but I mean, I'm putting up the numbers, man. So for those who think you don't do enough heals, it's just about being very aware of your positioning. So I mean, the drone, you can throw that wherever. It doesn't have a cooldown, which is nice. I mean, it has like a split second reset from person to person, whatever. But look at spamming my firewall. That firewall, I think it has like I want to say a 5 meter radius, maybe an 8 meter radius. I think it's smaller than that. I think it's like 3 to 5 meter radius. But anyone next to me, and I'm staying close to people, man. I'm not floating all up in the air 40 meters away trying to just shoot at people from a distance, lose track of my drone, and then nobody's getting healed. Like, that's what you see with a lot of Ultrons. They're just worried about getting damage and KOs because you can with him, but forget where your drone's at. Look at that, and built my ult again. I just threw it on him, and I'm chasing him. I don't care. I don't care. Get him out of there. Again, the game comes down to momentum, and just momentum and timing. If you get someone out of there, you take before saving yourself. I think it's more important to just get rid of somebody, to be honest. That I think my engagements, for me, I mean, again, it's 50-50 chances, I guess, with my win rate, but who knows? It might be different if I tried to play, like, fill other roles. I'm just insta locking at this point. Look at that, getting more picks. Get more picks. And again, I don't know if you've noticed that little tech I'm doing right there. He's got 6 shots. Look at my shots. I throw another one. I reload. Melee. So for his reload, you'll see. Oh, I got again with that. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. All right. Here's the little tech. If you stayed through this video, his laser, you can cancel his main attack with a melee. You can also cancel his reload with a melee, but it has to be halfway through. So you're getting like split second value out of it. Nothing incredible. It's it would take you to do like 4 of those for it to even equal up a full second. So I'm talking like fractions of a second that you're saving. But what I said in the beginning, it just takes one hit. It just takes a split second. That's all it takes in this game. Really, all it takes to just live or kill someone, whatever it is, just takes us. So, and when you get into a rhythm, at least with me, when I get into a rhythm, for me, it's like I'm just flowing, hitting those animation cancel with the reload. It helps. I'll give you that. It does help. It does help. And I won't say I do it every time. Sometimes like the split second of time it gives you, it's just not worth it as far as like my positioning or something. So sometimes I'll just let it play out, because I'll do it when I'm just on a roll. When we're in the mix, people need to take damage. If I'm close, because even if I throw it for an ooh, my hella, I couldn't heal her. Even if I am like that close to him, me throwing a melee will still hit him. And I do get melee kills like regularly. If people are like one hit and that's all, I'll dash. If I have it, I'll dash at him, melee him. Especially like Stranges in Magneto's, the shields. I can melee them through their shield. That's another little hidden tech I don't think people know or people utilize a lot. Shield characters like Strange and Magneto, they can still get hit through their shield as long as it's like a melee attack. Like they can eat projectile damage, but if it's a melee, you can punch right through it, and they can only do one or the other. I don't know about Magneto. I don't know much about Magneto, but like Strange, he can only do one or the other. You can either hold his shield or attack. So if he's holding his shield, he ain't gonna attack you. You're kind of safe to just throw a melee item. So that's like super useful. Super useful. Ooh, cook. No. I just switched views. Oh, get him out of there. Get some heals off. Just spamming the firewall.
2, 3.
Yeah. Ultron is him, man. We're gonna drop some more content with him. Maybe do another little gameplay analysis. But hey, man, if you like this video, check it out. But till then, stay tuned. We're streaming almost every night playing Ultron, and that MVP is just dope. And I mean, look at that. And at 37 and 5, 47 assists. Got the most assists. 11 final hits, almost as much as my Emma. I mean, 300 less than my Luna. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not much you can say about that. So that's how we use an Ultron.